This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Kansas Jayhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, they continue to be without their starting running back. But the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, we'll see how they react. The Boilermakers will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Can hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand, they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Turns it upfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, how about that play? Curl route. And the receiver, as soon as he turned around against zone coverage, the ball was right on him, so he's able to catch it and go get the first.
Between the hashes, it's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll go to the air again. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And the Jayhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football.
Makes the grab in their space. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Kansas! The first points of the day.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he tacks on the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. of the drive, he'll look to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Stepping to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
And the Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw one first. Buying a little time to his left. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. They give it back to him. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab past the marker. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted a fourth down to keep the drive going.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Under pressure. Just gets rid of that one. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the break, ball's there. That's not what happened there.
Because this isn't a perfect world. Because we're going to put a defender on you, mess up that timing where it's not easy breezy, just like you're throwing on air. It's a nice job by the defense disrupting the timing.
Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unleashes one. Right side, it's Lopez. Touchdown, Purdue! A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits the hole. It's Thurman. Enough to move the chains. What a cut. Now he's loose. Off to the races to the right. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Dumps it to the back. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll pull it down. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. All over him immediately.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Rolls right. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the 1st down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. First play of this drive. Moving to his left. Looking left. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Turns it upfield, and he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Touchdown, Archer Jayhawk! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, it's Thurman. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Was to pass. Look out. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got him wide open. Line on to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And how nice nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Second down, going to throw it. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the left. Oh, it's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Drops back on first down. Buying time to his right. And they needed a little more room to work with as that. Out of bounds.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, in a situation like that where it's third and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Got to make the play on fourth. He's going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Iowa. taking on the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win.
At the 35, he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Right back to the well. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. With the catch, it's Gentry. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Boilermakers have this offense rolling. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but running room in the middle. Inside and he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown Purdue! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Makes the catch. It's Thurman. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Kansas.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Second down, gonna throw it. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be...
Caught! Touchdown, rock chop! And the stomping has commenced.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Quick give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run.
Sends it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Quickly complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Got him on the RPO. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. The quick out. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game, who's winning, who's getting separation on the outside, who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage. This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Second down to the air. The quick game. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires immediately. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to throw on 1st. Rushes on. Left side is Lopez. Breaks into the open. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. From the gun. Got the 1st down. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one.
Here we go. Ready? Freeze. Where did he go?
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Needs it here on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they take it in for 6 more points. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This offense was challenged after a poor showing last week, and they have answered the bell. Turning it on! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
He's loose on the right. The tag. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And it hasn't matter what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been, they're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
Let it go.
Hand it to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Flash, flash. Go, go.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. They're all over him. He'll try to do it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Handoff again. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And they'll just down it right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Got the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And on 2nd down for this offense. Rides to the back. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
The Jayhawks will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Rashida Downs going up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Kansas! The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.